Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, sovereign crystal keepers of the holy lands of heaven upon earth. Happy White Dog Wave Spell on the Tzolk'in Mayan calendar. We have 13 days of love, loyalty, and compassion to travel upon. This dream spell will also see us through the coming powerful 22-22-22 gateway of abundance and prosperity for all sentient beings of infinite light. We commence the wave spell of the White Dog with Keen 170, the White Magnetic Dog, on the 17th of February 2022. This is a 1717 portal and double 17 code of the double Q of the quantum field, the Quelle, source energy. The 1717 is an 8-8 Lionsgate synchronization portal aligning with the Leo full moon and our royal feline nation of Lyra and the new Lemurian timeline merging in this now. This alignment and synchronicity opens the portals for our quantum leap of consciousness into Homo Luminous. This is all coming through in waves as we are building to a crescendo for full compression breakthrough. This is very similar to a star that is going through a supernova transformation as a compression into its still center we call a singularity, through a compression and implosion into total expansion, through an explosion of energy not unlike a Big Bang. This is a cycle within a cycle. This happens on an individual level and then manifests collectively. We leave nothing to chance as all is left in the past as we stand on the shoulders of our ancestors and all the sacrifices our people made over the millennia for our complete redemption through the resurrection and ascension into the full embodiment of solar Christos beings of eternal life. Keep anchoring in the celestial light through your sacred vessel deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama as we ascend and expand out and into the holiest of holies, the new earth. Aho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end and please do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below on what you're feeling and experiencing in these unprecedented times, and please share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. Now, with all these massive energies coming in, we had many earth changes, activations all over this realm. We had 120 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours. Most powerful again today on the Ring of Fire with a 5.5 New Zealand, Kermadec Islands, fifth dimensional energy coming in. We had multiple 5+ activations today. Earlier today, Banda C, we had a 4-2, Puerto Rico 3-3, in the sacred portal of Bolivia, just north of the Tropic of Capricorn on the border with Chile, and these mountains, home of our sacred condors. Kundalini Pachamama with a 4-4 activation, Divine 44 coming in. Then our first 5 magnitude earthquake, Hokkaido, Japan on the Ring of Fire. In the crown of Lemuria, Sandpoint, Alaska, 4-3, Indonesia, 4-6, 199 kilometer depth, 9910 degree. Puerto Rico, we had a 3-0, 73 kilometer depth, 73 into 37 as heaven descends upon the new earth. Tonga, we had a 4.9, 13 Divine Goddess, and then another 5.3 south of Tonga, right on the Tropic of Capricorn. Mid-Indian Ridge, 4.8, 12 Divine Feminine. Argentina, South America, Andes Mountains, Kundalini, 4.2. Ecuador, just south of the equator, we had a 4.5, Council of 9 coming in, 169 kilometer, also Andes Mountains. Puerto Rico, we had a 2-3 zeros in a row, 3-3, 33 Divine Mastery. Tonga, another powerful 5.2. Cascade, Idaho, 3.3. Flying Fish Cove, Christmas Island. That's a new one, 444 coming in. This is part of Java, in the Java Trench. Also Ring of Fire with a 5.1. China, Qinghai border, 4.6. New Zealand, the most powerful 5.5, very deep, 323 kilometer depth, 323. This was at 2150 UTC, 30.399 latitude, 99, 10 degree, 9th dimensional energy, 178.595 longitude. Puerto Rico, we had a 3.4 in the heart of Lemuria. Pahala, Hawaii, 3.5. Gulf of Alaska, 3.0. Central America, El Salvador, home of our Mayan elders, another powerful 5.2. Pahala, Hawaii, the heart of Lemuria, another 3.4. Hokkaido, Japan, 4.3. Miyagi, Japan, another powerful 5.1. Baja California, Mexico, 3.1. Indian Ocean Triple Junction, another 5.1, also on the Tropic of Capricorn. That was 3 powerful activations on the Tropic of Capricorn today. This is connected to Lower Dantian and the root chakra as the dragon energies continue to rise, and we rise with her. Now let us continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 17 degrees, another 17, 12 minutes Virgo. The sun is at 29 degrees, 30 minutes Aquarius. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 0 degree Aquarius. Moonlit fields, once Babylon, are blooming white. This is symbolic of the consciousness of Earth shifting from the old false Babylonian energies into the new Jerusalem, heaven on earth. Peace be unto all. Current Sabian symbol for the moon at 18 degrees Virgo. 2 girls playing with a Ouija board from astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the Oracle deck, Moonology, from Yasmin Boland. And the card she pulled for you today, Waxing Crescent Moon. Have faith in your dreams. Don't give up. The situation you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. However, the Waxing Crescent Moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working towards whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about, and allow your higher self to download information to you about your best next step. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about, so keep the faith. Attuned to the moon, I am focused on what I want. Additional meanings for this card: just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. Don't look back, stay focused on moving forwards. Be patient as events unfold. 8-8 coming in. Dig a little deeper to find more courage. The teaching: the waxing crescent moon is the second moon phase in the 8 main moon phases. But even if it's not the same time of the waxing crescent moon when you pull this card, it still suggests you need to really pursue your dreams. It's the time to put your foot down hard as you chase your goals. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Morachetti: while our heart expands more through this powerful gateway, we can meet rage and fear vibrations opposite to love. They ask to be integrated through love. So breathe deeply and through your breath expand beyond your physical body. Then connect to your solar plexus and observe the vibration there, with no judgment about any possible discordant energy you can meet: fear, rage, shame, guilt. And if you feel, see them, release them, bringing them your pure and divine love. Maybe tears will come up, as your love is able to dissolve any fear, any rage, any separation inside. This is the way to embrace your duality. Orion light beings, our ascended being, our pure love is radiating inside, more than our linear mind can imagine now. From Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin: it's truly crunch time, beloveds. Keep holding the vision. Keep holding the frequency of love, peace, freedom, and miracles. We don't push, resist, or fight, which just creates more friction. Instead, we stand tall, strong, and courageous in our truth. This frequency is what dissolves all lower realities now. Keep lighting it up, flooding Canada, all government, law enforcement, and systems with the love that heals all. And from Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, the Great Event Update. The event has already happened. Now the only thing that is taking place is us aligning our perception to the changed reality that the event has brought to our realm. The event is just a normal phase within the multidimensional clock system that we call Earth and the solar system. Those who are focused on the outer world reality and the constructed personality via the left brain, logic, and only physical proof, have chosen to go through the event at a physical level and have not yet experienced it. They will go through this passage on the material level in order to realize and embody the actual change. They still have a bumpy and challenging road ahead because in a sense they have chosen the hard way, meaning that they have chosen to experience the shadow on the physical level, which we could say is more difficult and risky for one to achieve. Those who are focused on the inner world and true self via the right intuitive brain and the heart have already gone through the passage of the great event at a non-physical level, and they are now landing harmoniously. In the new and elevated physical reality that this change of the system has brought forth. In a sense, this group, yes, it had chosen a very difficult, long inner work, preparation, and way towards the passage, but a more safe one to go through while still in the physical body. The first group is still negotiating or experiencing the death of the old 3D material reality, and is still confused whether this death of the old means the actual death of the physical body too, which is a total misinformation and misunderstanding. Because of that, not many will make it through the passage while in their physical bodies, because the right brain portal they use does not hold the codes needed for this passage. This group is still holding on to control, and external forces are still leading its way. The second group has already accepted the death of the old 3D reality and false personality, with the clear understanding that this does not mean the death of the actual physical body, but rather its transformation and upgrade. This group holds the true codes needed for this change, which come through the right intuitive brain and the heart. The beings in this group are free to continue and eventually be liberated from all previous distorted and material conditions. This group has accepted to surrender to the magic of life, is holding responsibility for the self, is reuniting with the whole, and a greater divine force is leading its way. An important question at this time for all is this: where am I really? Blessings to everyone's path. Erini. This ultimately means, beloved beings of light, in the end we all ascend to 5D. Intrinsically, the event, or what's being called the event, happened in 2011 when all timelines merged into this still singularity, one true ascension timeline. And although 5D is fully anchored into the 3D in this great transformation and merging process, it is all coming through in waves, as all lightworkers and starseeds continue to dissolve and resolve all that no longer serves Gaia and humanity. And now is the time to rise and collectively together co-create the true heaven upon the true earth through our Sacred Heart Center. And we do this with our pure intent and divine will, and our holy chi, heavenly chi, which is pure energy, the clear light of bliss. Feel it now in your sacred heart chamber, in the thymus gland that holds the keys and codes to the 144, our connection to source and immortality. This is primordial alchemy. And from divine Brothor of the Light, Michael Love, the Earth Alliance unprecedented solar event, a Pleiadian light forces space weather broadcast to the starseeds of Earth. Great one. Earth's sun is undergoing a rapid transformation at this time, and energetic levels in the sun's corona are rising towards an apex. Approximately 72 Earth hours ago, an unprecedented and incredible X-level solar flare blasted off the backside of the sun, reverberating a massive shockwave throughout the entire solar system. Consensus among Earth Alliance light leaders confirms this was the largest solar flare in recent history. The size, intensity, and speed of this latest monster flare was estimated to be at least an X9 class and possibly up to an X29 class, which is larger than the Carrington event of 1859, the most powerful space weather event ever recorded. An exotic wave of light from the huge explosion traveled millions of miles into space at near instant speeds, and though this was a backside flare, a massive full plasma halo completely enveloped planet Earth. Earth Alliance astronomers, as well as some professional astronomers from matrix space weather agencies, said this massive flare was a matrix kill shot, meaning it would have toasted the electrical and electronics grid of the 3D matrix for good if it had been a direct impact. As far as the living entities of Earth, a super wave of high vibrational solar light, gamma light, released from a flare like this would activate dormant DNA strands near instantly and propel the beings of Earth directly into the fifth dimension. As we have said, Earth and the Sun are moving deeper and deeper into an area of the cosmos where light from the galactic core is causing super reactions on the Sun, and it's only a matter of time when everything is aligned just right for the greatest event in the cosmos to occur. All great beings from Earth's past foresaw this magnificent light flash happening in our modern time, and many starseeds on Earth with heightened intuition can sense it coming. The Earth Alliance also reports 27 C-class flares and 2 powerful M-class flares over the last 72 hours, and much of this energy is inbound towards Earth as we speak. When you add in the incredible energies of the full moon, the energy on Earth is just super zooming. When powerful cosmic light comes in this way, be sure to eat light energy foods and drink lots of pure water. Be in nature to ground, meditate an hour, and keep those crystals nearby to channel the energy through your body and into the earth. Take some time out, slow down, even stop for a moment to allow this powerful and divine energy to integrate into the cells of the body. We say, let there be light. Keep doing your good work and take the best care of you. Let us know what Ascension symptoms you may be experiencing at this time. Godspeed, Michael and the Pleiadians from 5DEarthProject.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Good McGillis. Valentine's Day this year was a very special day. Last month we aligned the energy centers to both the Earth and the Central Sun. In that zero pointing, the dualness, not duality, organic blueprint came online in all avatar bodies that carry the Christos Bloodline. Layman terms, all energy centers became one on a cellular molecular structure blueprint. In that, beginning on February 2nd through February 14th, the Venus and Mars DNA RNA coding within the molecular structure was realigned from oppositional bipolarity, duality, inverted sun key coding to the organic natural sun key coding of complementary dualness. Dualness brings a welcome liberation from duality. For those aligned and connected to the diamond heart grid within, the diamond heart grid is a different grid system than being connected to the inverted matrix of the 7 hearts of the brain, where the heart connection is dictated by understanding, knowledge, study, research. The harmonizing of the energy signatures of the sun key codes of Venus and Mars essences has not been experienced before in the civilization. Love being weaponized and truth being warred now come into peace within. How long does it take to bring harmony and peace to the physicality is dependent on the beholders of the Christos bloodline. Consciousness became an artificial intelligence because of its mortal beholders. Its human beholders became artificial. Generation after generation, connection and family took a backseat to money and the luxurious characters it brought with it. Abundance became about looks, things, skin color, race, country, status, title, possessions, fads, technology. Who you were became roles, characters, personalities to fit in, be accepted, to be important. And that each became ashamed of the uniqueness each was, became ashamed of their roots, their families. That shame never dealt with and is hidden, shame. Self created for each as connection was sacrificed for sameness and similarity in the game of chasing a delusion of perfection. As each who hold the Christos bloodline continue to recalibrate, balance, and harmonize from duality to dualness, be gentle with your body. It has served each of you miraculously. It's rapidly changing its perception as it acclimates to new information within, all preparing us for a finishing celestial story, simultaneously beginning a new one. Some chose to be born again, and some of us chose new, born anew. Love and harmony from my heart to yours. As with anything, get heart connected and validate, and ask for deeper clarity if you do not understand. From Linda McGillis. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. Embracing new bodies, energy changes. Step out, step into the new. Let yourself be reinvented. This is the cosmic message that we are asked to take heed of at this moment in time. This planet is being bombarded by immense cosmic energies. This is in the form of rays, of cosmic rays, which are being beamed down upon the earth at this time, in conjunction with the increased activity and flares of the sun. You might find that you're experiencing a lot of dizziness, a type of buzzing in the head, and you might find that you are having double vision at times, toothaches, headaches, and pains in the forehead, the back of your neck, and in your neck, your spine will be occurring. Stomach upsets and food intolerance, allergies are also symptoms of these increased energies, as well as pain in your feet and legs. What is happening is that your body is being reactivated towards its new form. You are being rejuvenated and reinvented on a vast cosmic scale. When you start feeling disoriented because of the dizziness or the buzzing in your head, simply try to ground yourself by placing your feet firmly on the ground. Best to take off your shoes, then take very deep breaths, breathing in the life breath or prana, and then slowly exhaling. Imagine huge roots growing from the soles of your feet and then into the earth, deeper and deeper, until you find a massive crystal in the center of the earth. Feel your roots growing around it and then noticing the color of the crystal. This is the color ray they are using to energize you. Pull that colored energy up through your roots, up through your chakras, and then out of your head. Let it spurt from your head and all around you until you see or sense this massive twirling, swirling energy enfolding you like in a cocoon. Simply rest in this beautiful energy for a while. Then when you are ready, get up, stamp your feet a few times on the ground. In this way you are incorporating these energies firmly into your very being. These new cosmic energies are being focused to activate the portals of your mind. In other words, some of those unused parts of your right and left brain are being brought into action once more. Seeing that it is a great twirling, swirling form of energy, it will affect you. You might even start seeing certain colored lights when closing your eyes, like these are being flashed around your inner eyes. What this cosmic energy is doing is reactivating your soul memory banks and accumulated memory banks of all the generations before you. Ancestral karma that you never even knew existed will now start coming to the fore. Your task at this time is that when family memory banks are being triggered, that you immediately start asking for permission for clearing these. There are various methods of dealing with this. For deep within your own cells' memory banks, the accumulated memory banks of your ancestors have been stored. Your cells are the accumulation of all the cells of all the generations of people who came before you. A great deal of social unrest and upheavals will start occurring more and more. This is mainly to do with these memory banks which now have to be dealt with on a collective basis. A lot of what our forefathers did in their attempts to rule this planet is encoded in patterns. We'll have to start clearing these patterns now on social levels and then start activating and putting in place new ones. By the activation of these new energies, we are being reminded of our truth, of whom we really are collectively. A lot of this, the truth, is there hidden in our myths and legends, in the pyramids, the unrecorded history that was passed via the spoken word to the generations before us. As we start finding out the truth of our inheritance and start to listen to what we inherently know is the true history of this planet, we will be led towards a greater understanding of our cosmic heritage and what we truly are capable of creating. when we are in balance and in sync with the rest of creation. We are standing at the threshold of one of the most important discoveries ever rediscovered by mankind. This is what the cosmic rays are doing. They are reminding us of our own greatness, of the fact that we are co-creators with God, Goddess. For those of us who have been through the mills of being recreated in these last few years will understand what I am trying to say. We are being prepared for stepping into the role of assisting this planet and its people past the hurdle of the dimensional shift. We can only do this from our higher self, our higher light bodies, and from our higher state of consciousness. This does not mean that we look different, only that we are different from within. It also does not mean that we will not die nor shed our bodies. Those souls who have completed their life's mission will still leave the planet. When their time is up and their life's mission has been fulfilled, we have soul contracts to fulfill, and these will be fulfilled to their ultimate conclusion. Best is to keep a journal and record your dreams, your insights, aha moments, and whatever else is happening in and around you. In this way you can keep track with your own development and how these energies are affecting you. Knowledge is power. When you know why this is happening and what is happening, you are prepared to cope with the energies and to start learning how to fully integrate them into the new you. From JudithKusel.com. And from Carolyn, 144 God Code. Resurrection is happening. Your choice to only accept the best for yourself is paying off. Access to higher timelines is opening up to you. What and who you've chosen to release to get this far ahead is now facing their karma because you've let go. You may have concluded to remove what's been draining your life. Unworthiness has been healed from within, and you've taken the actions needed to put yourself first. This has been a big success, and you've removed yourself from karmic contracts with victory. This has also helped your counterpart receive the breakthroughs needed. They are more prepared ready to defend your union and continue moving forward towards you. They've accepted their destined calling of being a divine counterpart and are willing to make an offering. Your union is coming to the end of challenges. It is safe to be happily in love and sharing a life together. This has been challenging for so long. Now you have the opportunity to rewrite your love story together. Continue fighting for this birthright of your Holy Grail union, knowing that your counterpart is also doing the same. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects, Venus and Mars in Capricorn, semi-sextile Saturn in Aquarius. This synchronizes with the 3 activations on Pachamama on the Tropic of Capricorn. After the glitz and glamour of yesterday's flashy full moon, Luna is now in conscientious, hard-working, humble Virgo. Jupiter keeps telling her to look at the big picture. However, the Virgo moon is overwhelmed, prefers to deal with details, micromanages every potentiality and then some. Uranus giggles, encourages a little spontaneity in life. There's a hint at a big surprise, but then Saturn steps in and says, "We've got to learn to wait." The Virgo moon taps her watch, then her foot feels a shiver of nerves. There's so much unfolding at the moment. The planets are all in direct motion. We're moving away from the hard retrogrades from the beginning of the year. Instinctively, we know that we've got to get on with the work to manifest our dreams. But we need to stop doubting, allow life to move at its own pace, delay gratification, curb trying to run before we can walk, channel passion and frustration into practical action, focus on the small steps. Everything happens in its own time. Be patient. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time. To enter the 13 Moon Path is to enter a new world of time, a world of wave spells, pulsars and overtone pulsars of harmonics, chromatics, and galactic spins. The 13 Moon calendar is the day-by-day approach to learning and living in the different holon simultaneities of the 4th dimension. By following the path of the calendar of the 13 moons, every human has the opportunity of becoming a planetary kin. A planetary kin is a galactic enzyme passing through the wave spell body of Earth in time. because the 13 moon calendar is perfectly attuned to and coded by the 260 kin galactic spin. By following the path of the 13 moons, any human is also imprinted by the 260 kin of the galactic spin. These 260 kin are the galactic enzyme codes of interdimensional existence. Understanding the interdimensional nature of existence, a planetary kin, free and equal with all other planetary kin, furthers the forces of galactic evolution and universal enlightenment. Correct understanding of the fourth dimension enables the planetary kin to understand the ignorance of death fear, the chief failure of third-dimensional will. Overcoming death fear, the planetary kin can dissolve the mental paralysis caused by belief in technology as a solution, and release from civilization understood as material infrastructure to be maintained at all costs. The only intelligent choice remaining to a planetary kin is the pursuit of universal life, telepathy, and higher collective bonding with all of existence. This transformative process is rendered natural and ordinary by the planetary service wave spell, the easy way of learning how to walk the path of the 13 moon calendar and to gain full entry into the fourth dimension. 13 Moons in Motion by Jose Arguelles, Volume Votan. Key 913. 441 establishes the structure of knowledge and power of the supreme order of telepathic knowing, the heart of 9 moved by the power of cosmic creation. From this point, the heart chakra of 5D rainbow body in the 9th time dimension is activated, establishing the origin point of all star commands and codes, universal cosmic core force field, 260 keys to synchronotron. Precept 13. According to cosmic history, yoga exists as a necessary system to facilitate this next stage of transformation, where the human mind and soul experiences unification at a noospheric or planetary level. 13moonpeacetime.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 170, White Magnetic Dog. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are unify, attract, and purpose. Today we begin a brand new wave spell, 13 days with an agenda of love. The first day of a wave spell is about identifying the purpose and psychically setting yourself up for the journey. Contemplate what you would like to achieve during this period, as every wave spell is an opportunity to learn, grow, and experience time on a different level. Today is White Dog, which represents love, loyalty, and heart. Love what you do and put all your heart into it. Love your fellow humans and show everyone how big-hearted you can be. If you are a White Dog, you'll love this wave spell. This is a great time for getting things done with doggy determination. Be stubborn about what you want if you want to yield real results. The guide today is also White Dog, and so a double helping of this teaching. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, 333 coming in. White Magnetic Dog, 1, Oak, Keen 170, 17th of February 2022, attracting unconditional love. 17-2-2022 equal 826 equal 88 equal 16 equal 7. 88 Abundance, Gate. Day Code 17, Immortality, Legacy. 8 Infinite Abundant Source Flow. 16 Tower Struck by Lightning, Unforeseen Events. 7 Mystic Magic, Spiritual Initiation, Solitude. Month Year Codes. 2 Twins, Partners, Cooperation, Alliances. 6 Heaven, Christ, Family, Romance, Fertility. 8 Infinite Abundant Source Flow. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 170 equal 8 Abundance, Flow, Infinity. 888 Triple Abundance Code. This 888 Abundance Gate is a magnificent doorway to access the infinite flow of love, money, resources, and wisdom from Source through the 0-point field, the magnetic center of our hearts. Keep raising your vibration and aligning with this infinite field of love to access all of your pure heart's desires during this wave spell. A beautiful beginning for our next chapter, uniting with our beloveds, to build a new foundation through the power of love. Triple White Dog Day equal love, love, love. A beautiful new wave spell rediscovering unconditional love and our connection to Source and each other, leading into a brand new golden era of divine love. Today we commence a brand new 13-day cycle, that of the White Dog. Day 1 in the White Dog wave spell of unconditional love, loyalty, devotion, service, friendship, and faith. We are uncovering and healing all that separates us from Source love in order to be the full embodiment of love. Tone of creation, magnetic is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts, action unifies, essence, purpose. Day 1 on a new wave spell always starts with the magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing here one comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. One strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your mission. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all you can imagine. Today we are seeking to attract love and loyalty through expressing ourselves as pure Source love, to align with the unconditional love of Source, Father, Mother, God, Goddess. The attraction seeks to unify all as one. Thus magnetic kin have a very strong connection to Source and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The power of one is very strong today as it unites us all as one humanity. This will also be the theme for this wave spell, unification through the power of love. We are one. As we all journey home together, we remember that we are all connected and all roads eventually lead back to Source. Today's question is, how can I attract endless Source love, magnetizing this through my open heart unconditionally to unify us all through our one heart. Divine blessings for the magnetic attraction of pure unconditional divine love, miracles, and bliss bombs today. May Goddess bless you 1,000 ways in the coming days. In la ketch a la keen, Christina, White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 170, White Magnetic Dog. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to love. Attracting loyalty, I seal the process of heart. With the magnetic tone of purpose, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of transformations, activations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges on Patreon and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help us continue bringing these transmissions to the world, you can assist us by making a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. We have a lot of teaching practices and spiritual arts archived on this site also, so check that out at Prime Disclosure. Click on the Patreon teachings and transmissions at the top of the page, where we archive the links to each training. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Marianne Magady, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We'd like to thank Divine Angel of the Light, Terry Berman, for your donation today. Thank you very much. We appreciate you both for your continued support. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade zodiac goddesses, goddess totems, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful code from the Tzolk'in and a message of transmission from the Pleiades. First, codes from the Tzolk'in shared by Ed Torreta. I am the compassionate, Coded by the white dog, 10 is my number. I am the eternal comforter, the loyal, love is my law. Wise, I am on the path of empathic knowledge. From my 2 hands of light radiate goodwill for all beings in all realms. I raise my right hand, palm open and free, no secrets. In the absence of fear there's nothing to hide. Wholehearted patience and kindness. This is the deepest universal permissive wisdom. There is no one who is not an expression of this love that envelops everything. Because love is the manifesto, from the power of compassion. To know me is to remember that love is the light that holds the dream of union. And from our 7th dimensional beings of light through the portal of the Pleiades star system. Pleiades 1 messages, February 17, 2022. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Dynamic counts are started. Plasmic revolutions continue. Evidence of false flags is shown. Violent speeches are placated. Fermentations of fear continue to be discontinued. Bodily evolutions continue. Ashtaric approaches increase. Portals at point 1 remain protected. 21 +++ approved and intensified in transcendental crossing and neutron. Reverberation 11% non-regressive. Port 144 liberated. Standards of divine teachings are announced. Nevic support in tune 69% non-regressive. Port 144 liberated. Standards of divine teachings are announced. Nevic Terran reverberation 69% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 supporting anchoring on island of purification +++ from disclosurenews.it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and auspicious wave spell of our beloved white dog. A lot of doggy medicine coming to you over the next 13 days as we journey through many powerful portals, including the 22, 22, 22, the 444. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.